Y'all know what time it is. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. People of Earth, wrestling fans of all ages. The Section 8 Wrestling Podcast proudly brings to you another AEW recap show. I am Killz at Wills.
I am Chava.
Today, tonight, whenever it is you're deciding to join our wonderful little corner of the internet, we're going to do what my buddy and I here have been doing and will always do because we like it. And it's okay. And it's great. We're talking about AEW. This show is a Dynamite, but this was a special Dynamite. This was Dynamite Grand Slam Mexico. Took place on August 5th. And Sixth. Cool. That day. He got it. That's why he's here to help me out when we mess things up. I would like Chava to break down the commentators as he does, but also give us a little insight on the arena that they were, where the show took place and how special it actually is. Go on, let Chava let him know what's going on.
It totally happened on the 5th. I was wrong. No, it was on the 5th. It was that was Wednesday.
There we go.
They were in La Ciudad de Mexico. And they were at Arena Mexico, which is CMLL, el Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre. It is their arena. So they're in Mexico City. That's kind of like their home arena. They've been around. They are the longest running wrestling promotion in the world, consecutively running. They were founded in 1933. Yeah, and time. They turned 93 September 21st of this year.
Coming up, right around.
You could tell they're excited, or they're definitely celebrating that because they're in the arena. There was a banner that said like 92 for the 92 years they've been in business. But yeah, so it's a very, very, very exciting show. This show definitely gave pay-per-view level vibes.
Indeed.
For a weekly show. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is
like a free show. It's like a pay-per-view for free. You know
what I mean? It was fantastic.
Wonderful thing.
The crowd was amazing. They were so good, so loud.
They understood the energy.
Yes, they did. Yeah. Yes, they did. But yeah, that's where we're at. The commentators for this show, Nigel, got it right? Hey. Nigel McGuinness, Excalibur, and Tony Schiavone.
Hey now. Cool. Our kind of classic crew, and they were excited. So let's say we go on ahead and get y'all excited for some Grand Slam Mexico. We start off with a
out the gate.
Big bang. It's an 8-man tag team match. It is Cage and Coke and the Young Bucks versus the Death Riders. The Death Riders in this case are represented by Wheeler Yuta, Daniel Garcia, the Bastard Pac, and your Continental Champion. Still currently, there's things brewing, but he still holds the gold for now. That's right, leader of the Death Riders. It is John Moxley, and Marina Shafir is also with them. Adam Copeland comes out in a lucha mask.
Yeah, he does.
Speaking of understanding these,
but he takes it off.
Took that shit off real quick.
Yeah. He does not want to fall down those steps. That would be my guess.
Yeah, most likely. I think so.
But the mask was sick.
Mask was great.
Like little devil horror. It kind of gave me Daredevil vibes a little bit. Yeah, it was really
fun. Super fun. Yeah. Steps. Talk about the steps. The arena's really cool. Not only are there steps leading down to the ramp that goes to the ring, but there's this camera that's behind the wrestlers when they're standing right in the middle view. And so you get this nice little back shot with every the whole arena right there. And it's now some of the wrestlers took note of it. They came and would do something into the camera, and then so I thought that was neat fixture for the arena there. Pac comes out wearing an English football jersey. When I say football, I mean soccer. And if you've been paying attention to current events, kind of a sore spot. There's nothing quite like sports heat. And when you can mix sports heat with national heat, you also understand the assignment. So yeah, and then we get the match kicked off. I just have a couple of spots here. One right off the bat was the Young Bucks with Christian Cage. They did a triple kick into the corner, so it was like The Bucks set up on one side, and then they kicked. I meant double kick. I said triple. I meant double kick. The Young Bucks kick the dude in the corner while Christian Cage comes in with the spear, and they do it at the same time. That leads into Matt doing a drop kick to the opponent's outside. Nick ends up doing a move and does the whole skin the cat thing. When he lifts himself up, then there's a flip over, and it's just the Young Bucks being super high fly and a wonderful tag team to watch. I enjoyed it an awful lot. Ha! Marina Shafir slaps Christian Cage, and then he kicks her right in the vagina. I can't even, that's what happens.
She got kicked. Yeah. And she went down.
She sells it well. She sells it so well. She was given quite the problem.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Those were the main moves I wrote down. It's a lot of people, a lot of things do happen at one point. It's 8 cats really going out there having a good wrestling match, so I don't really have a whole lot of spots. A lot of them hit their kind of familiar spots, hit their kind of points. So I can go over to the Chava for the winning sequence if he's got it, and if he has anything else to say about the match before we talk about who won.
Just a few things that I kind of really dug. When Cope came out, I loved the pop that he got. Huge, huge pop. The song cuts out.
Yeah.
The crowd just keeps going.
Mhm.
It's you can tell he was really, really feeling the energy.
It was really
Everyone
good.
there. It was really there was
Not as good as Forbidden Door, but really good.
Well,
Close
that's because
second.
we got to sing it
Hey
at
now.
Forbidden Door.
Hey now.
But yeah, you can't really top that. Being there in person.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The Death Riders were definitely not the favorites because we got the culeros. Got the culero chants going towards
nice
them.
quick.
Yeah.
I liked when they came out because they come out from the crowd, the way
Yes.
the arena was set up.
Yeah.
Almost looked like they were coming out of a cage.
Yeah.
Mox really
It's like
took
a little
advantage of that
hallway.
'cause he was kind of like hanging on it and looking around. It was really neat.
The arena's really cool.
Good use of the
The
environment.
arena's really cool. It has the steps that lead down, the ramp that connects
It's
directly
a,
to
it's
the
a bigger Lucha Underground.
kind of, yeah. Connects right into the ring. The ring, they have the permanent fixtures.
Yeah.
It's just really cool. The
It's
ring
very
almost
nice.
looks like it's a pit in a way.
Little bit.
Almost like
Little bit.
just the way it's set up.
A little bit.
But it's a really great arena.
Yes.
But yeah, the winning sequence. So Cope spears Mox. And while Yuta is standing on the entrance ramp, right on the outside of the ring, on the entrance ramp, and he's distracting the ref. Cope goes for the pin on Mox, but the ref's distracted and can't pin. So Matt Jackson comes from the side there and drops Yuta, but the ref is still distracted. Pac is on the outside of the ring, like the complete opposite side of the ring where the ref is being distracted, and he slides back into the ring as Mox is kind of rolling away. Cope is getting up. Pac throws Cope against the rope and goes to clothesline Cope, but he dodges it, and then he bounces off the opposite rope. When he does that, he knocks into Matt Jackson.
He does.
He knocks into Matt Jackson, and Cope notices it. I feel like he was kind of setting up for a spear or something, but he notices it, kind of turns around, and Mox takes advantage of that, kind of grabs him into a rolling pin, and we have uno, dos, tres. Your winners, the Death Riders.
That's how you go. That's how you get a win there, brother. That's how you do it. That's how you shut it down. You think there's going to be some static because now, of course, there's what happened. People trying to the Young Bucks and Cage and Cope. Of course, they have the big matchup coming up. So it's that can they work together? Or can they coincide? And so the three, of course, it's Matt and Nick. It's Matt and Nick, and it's Adam trying to figure it out. And of course, Christian comes over. The hell happened? What the fuck's going on? What guys doing? And so you think there might be some static, but no, they kind of part ways and probably won't be the last time they mix up before All In. So it's just this slow little build towards that match. So, didn't get the job done that day. So Yeah, man. Death Riders take it.
Then from there, this show is like we said, pay-per-view level, so it's not a lot of promos in between. It's kind of just action, match after match after match. There was a small little promo between this and the second match, and it was just Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay videos, kind of what led up
Kind of showing you
to
the story so far.
so far, yeah,
Get
what
caught up.
leading up to
Yeah.
All In, and so it was just really quick.
Yeah.
Nothing too,
Small little
yeah,
recap. Yeah, just to kind of let you know, hey, Osprey and Omega are the main event. Here's why.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Then when come back from commercial, we go into the second match.
Yeah.
And what do we got here for the second match,
For the
Kevin?
second match, it is for the number one spot in the Casino Gauntlet match, which will be taking place at All In. We start off with My shadow knows my story. It's that
Tommaso
psycho killer.
Ciampa,
It's it. Tommaso Ciampa. Yeah. Versus Commander, who's slowly becoming one of my favorites here.
Commander's so good.
Wonderful. And we have your national champion, how you know, which
Andrade, el ídolo. How you know?
how you know, because he's got the gold. That's how you know. Tommaso Ciampa comes out getting some heat right away. He figured out, oh, I'm fighting two people from Mexico. Sure, let me go on ahead and just
Rock
be
his
that guy.
America
So,
gear.
Super America jacket. At one point, Chava's, is he throwing up some white national stuff?
Yeah, he was doing like I don't know. It was giving some weird vibes. I love Ciampa, but
That's how you get that heat. When you feel that heat. Yeah. So then I have some moves. I wrote down here Tommaso and Aubrey had a moment. So I was like, man, Chava gonna get on you for getting at his lady, man. Get out of her face.
you do not talk to Aubrey that way. I'm sorry. She's literally the best ref.
She's doing her job, man.
She's just doing her job.
Doing her job,
Exactly.
man. Of course, we have the Commander run, the move that he does off the rope, and it always looks good. But this time, the reason why I wrote it down is because it runs across the rope, does the hop, and then does a salute in the air when he does the leap. So I just thought that was really great. Do you have anything before that? Because I have a couple things and then pretty much the ending. But did you notice that Tommaso Ciampa beat up Andrade's pants?
Yes. Yes, I did write that down. It was silly as hell. It reminded me like in Redemption when he beat up the
Mascot,
mascot. Yeah.
yeah.
Literally beating up pants. He did the knee.
He goes for the pin, all the shit. It's
It was
mad funny. Yeah,
stupid, but great.
that's
I mean, it's
wrestling.
literally the serious match. He's the psycho killer.
Beating up pants.
Well, I guess that there goes the psycho portion right
Right.
there.
There you go. Unhinged. Unhinged.
Unhinged.
Um,
Oh, and then there's
and then
also a
yeah.
really cool sequence where Aubrey goes off on Ciampa.
Yes. I think
Yeah.
that's a
Is
little
that
bit
what you have right there? Yeah.
just Tommaso Aubrey moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aubrey kind of because Ciampa was getting in her face, and
Yes.
Aubrey goes off on Ciampa and kind of drives him to the corner.
Yeah.
He's sitting there like, oh my God, almost as if she's like scaring him into the corner. Yeah, she's like,
Yeah, my face.
and then Andrade takes advantage of that
Yes.
and just comes in with the running knee strike right into Ciampa. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
God. That was crazy.
And then before the winning sequence, I just have Commander he leaps onto the top rope, then does a Hurricane Rana to Andrade. So it's not your usual setup of like boom, hopping up some ropes, but it's just boom, hop to the top rope and does does Hurricane Rana. So fantastic, fantastic. So that's all I had before the winning sequence. So I figured we'd turn to good old Chava because he's probably got it on down.
Yes, I do. I'm just trying to read my handwriting.
No worries.
Let's see. So Commander hammer throws Andrade into the corner, but it's reversed. Commander uh climbs the ring post. He jumps over Andrade and flips in the ring. Ciampa catches him.
Yes.
Andrade goes for the spinning elbow, but Commander dodges. Therefore, it hits Ciampa.
Yes.
Commander jumps off the rope and does a tornillo, a little twist onto Andrade, and that goes into a reverse hurricanrana. Commander does the cielito lindo onto Ciampa, so that's the one where he like runs on the rope about halfway and then does that backflip moonsault.
Yep.
Onto Ciampa for the pin. We get uno, dos, 2 count.
Oh.
Andrade breaks the pin. Then he does his move DM in the center ring. He goes for the pin, and we have uno, dos, tres.
Oh, snap.
Winner, Andrade El Idolo.
How you know?
How you know?
Andrade now has the #1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet match. After the match, he wants to say a few words, said he's a proud champion, but he wants more. He's going to win for himself. He's going to win for the people, and he's going to win for Mexico. You know who's not trying to hear that noise? None of that. Finally, the day I've been waiting for, somebody came to get their motherfucking shit back. Maxwell, Jacob, Freeman, MJF has made the trip. He still has, so if y'all remember when Kenny Omega won, he won MJF's Triple B. That's the belt with the Burberry kind of colored backing on it. The Young Bucks went on ahead and like, no, don't take that belt. They threw that down and they gave Kenny a regular belt. Now, turns out MJF took that belt, still has it. So he goes on, hits Andrade with that, steps on his hand, gets his ring back, says that he's the real champ because he has the Triple B and that's the real championship. He blames Will Ospreay, says he's the reason that we have now that while we have a paper champion with a toy belt. And so everybody's like, okay, everybody wants to throw their name in things. Cool. I'm going to throw my name in next week for the #2 spot in the Casino Gauntlet match because I am your real champion. Now I sound all great and great and assertive when I say that, but he very much threw a tantrum. He was
yep, he threw, yeah, yeah. It was very
rich
much
spoiled kid.
Yeah,
yeah.
I love MJF, but he made that I'm in this shithole country, and I'm like, you son of a bitch. I know he's in his heel bag, but you son of a bitch. You don't say that about Mexico.
Oh, yeah, man.
He's a good fucking heel. He's a great fucking heel.
MJF is back, everyone. All is right with the world.
He is back.
All is right with the world. Let's go. So then we get, just like we did with Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega, we get the story so far for Willow and Mercedes leading up to their match at All In for the Women's Championship. So yeah, just a little boop, 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 boop. This is what's been happening
for All In.
Yeah.
And the match we're about to have right now.
And the match we're about to have, because every once in a while it's like, hey, we tell you that to give you this. It is a 6-women tag match. It is. I don't know if that picked up, but that's good enough anyway. Just doing that. It is the Megasis, Megan Bayne and her tag team partner Lena Cross. They are, of course, like I said, Divine Dominion. They are teaming with CEO. It is Mercedes Moné versus it's the Brawling Birds.
Yes.
It's the Brawling Birds.
Jamie Hayter and Alex Windsor.
Alex Windsor is your New Japan Wrestling Strong Women's Champion. I believe that's the title of the belt.
I believe so, yeah.
Yes. And they are teaming up with your new Women's World Champion. Still say new. It is Willow Nightingale. At one point, Alex Windsor and Willow Nightingale, they're standing on the ring apron and they do a whole like James Bond pose and they both do like double cannonballs. Willow, I've seen Willow do that move an awful lot. I don't know if I've seen Alex Windsor, but it's just a great little double thing that they do, showing some team ups. And I personally didn't write a whole lot of spots for this. It's 6 women doing their thing. You see a lot of the
It's a super fun
you see a
match.
lot of the power spots. At one point, they make you think there's going to be this triple suplex, and
Yeah.
it's like ah, ah,
Yeah, and then they just start beating up on each other. I really wanted to see the three-person suplex. That would have
Uh,
been great.
so you see
But
some really good moves, and a lot of this does showcase. You have your separate moments where it's Divine Dominion, Brawling Birds getting into it, and you have Willow and Mercedes getting into it. Giving you those little showcases in those spots. So
yeah,
that's mainly what I
our
have before.
previews for All In.
Correct.
There was one spot I really liked where all three women from Brawling Birds and Willow, that team up,
Yes.
kind of do their little high flying. Not, it wasn't really super high flying, but um, you have, I think you might have just mentioned it too, the cannonball sentons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
The double.
So Willow and Alex do the cannonball sentons from the ringside, and then they do that onto Divine Dominion.
Yes.
And then Hayter climbs the ring post from inside the ring and does like a crossbody on Monet.
Yeah.
So it's like great
Yeah.
teamwork,
The
and it's just
movement.
like
Yeah.
their little aerial moves kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was just a fun little spot.
Absolutely.
But I didn't write down a whole lot
Yeah.
more other than that. I really just sat down and enjoyed
Yeah.
watching that match.
This was good.
Yeah. I did get the winning sequence.
Lay it on him.
So we have Divine Dominion and the Brawling Birds are ringside, having just fought. Willow goes to grab Monet, but Monet sweeps Willow's legs and rolls her over for a pin. We get uno, dos, who. So a 2 count.
Oh.
Willow reverses that into like about to go up into a power bomb, but Monet reverses it by attempting the moneymaker. But Willow then counters that attempt, uh, turns it into a backside pin.
Mm-hmm.
Uno, dos, tres. That's a 3 count. The winners are the Brawling Birds and Willow Nightingale.
Mercedes Monet sitting in the ring trying to figure it out. And as the Brawling Birds are backing up, you turn around, look at the screen. It has been made official. It will be the Brawling Birds versus Divine Dominion at All In for the titles.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes.
And there was a little factoid Excalibur put out there. This is the first blemish in the Divine Dominion's undefeated streak. It didn't hit me until he said it, but I looked back and was like, oh wait, no, yeah, they have been undefeated this whole time.
Because every time after every one of their matches, I'm always just like, Chava, who's gonna beat these women? Who's gonna do it?
No one has until this match. So
who's gonna do it?
A little foreshadowing.
Maybe. I think so.
Yeah, no, they definitely.
My money's on
I think
the
the
Birds,
Brawling Birds are going to win that.
It's just it's a whole stadium behind them. It's a whole country, it's a whole nation behind them, man. So that just brings us into our next match. This was this
fourth
my
match?
Yes, this was my. I put the star on this match. This was my favorite match of the run.
Awesome
for the AEW International Championship. It is #1 contender Speedball Mike Bailey versus the Protostar and member of the Don Callis family, Kyle Fletcher. Don Callis does come out there, but I don't think he stayed.
I don't think he stayed.
No, because this is. I think everybody had to fuck off. I believe. So, Speedball comes out in a Mystico mask,
paying tribute to his old Trios partner, because him, Kevin Knight, and Mystico were trio champion at one point.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's an awesome mask. He had worn one before, but it was more in the white that Mystico wears.
Yeah.
And then this one was just matching his gear right now. It looked sick, though.
It was really good.
Awesome.
Kyle Fletcher makes his entrance. He comes out carrying a Mystico mask. So
a pink Mystico inspired mask.
Everybody kind of showing some props, showing some love. Why not? Everybody's all friends here. So they all get in the ring, and Kyle Fletcher's kind of, I can't really tell what he's saying, but it's kind of indicating, it's like, hey, this is a good mask. What's up with this? Like, I have, Well, won't you let me showcase this one? So Mike Bailey's like, all right, takes the mask off, hands it to someone. Kyle Fletcher puts the mask on the ground, stamps on it.
The disrespect.
The
Similar to earlier,
the instant
the way I
heat.
said fuck you to MJF, fuck you, Kyle. But I get it. Great heel work. But yeah, fuck you, Kyle, and kayfabe.
Man, and of course, because it's these two, I do have some spots. I did like
This
this
was a
match.
great match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
This is
is
a
it?
must-watch match, I think, for the night.
Kyle Fletcher throws Speedball against the barricade in such a way that the
Oh my
camera
God.
instantly cuts to reactions. Like you see some women, they're just like, oh, and it was a good sell. Like he threw him right in his head. It
They
was a good
keep
sell.
reiterating how those barricades are permanent fixtures in
Yeah,
this arena
yeah. So
to
it's
show just how hard he hit
not
at
like
the
you're hitting and things move. That
yeah.
bow right in
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
barricade. So yeah, it was a good sell. It was a good move.
It
Uh,
was crazy.
Yeah, fight goes up to fight. They move their way up to the ramp, and they end up by the steps where the wrestlers come down that we spoke about. Uh, Speedball ends up just ducking a move, whoop, whoop, backflip right off the steps onto Kyle Fletcher. I thought that was neat, utilizing that stuff. Kyle Fletcher has speed hanging. Uh, Basically does a Hurricane Rana to the outside. It looks a little muddled. So this is back in the ring. I should set content. So they're back in the ring. It's on like Kyle's got speed hanging almost like he's going to pick him up and powerbomb him. Speed flips it into Hurricane Rana. Hurricane Rana. They tumble outside the ring. Like I said, it looks a little messy, but Kyle basically holds on and stays in that position, and then boom, power bombs him to the apron. So I just like that sequence, even though it looked a little botched. It's still Kyle recovered quickly. I
I've
just
messed up Speedball a
yeah,
lot, yeah, like in some of those
a little
sequences, like
bit.
the one you were talking about where he threw him into the barricade. It just
Yes,
hit me the way the setup. It was he suicide dived and then he just caught him.
yes,
Like it was just crazy. This
yeah,
match was so good.
yeah. Uh, the crowd gets behind Speedball an awful lot. The first time he does his really big double knee, and I thought they might have ended. It was a very close two count,
Hmm.
like very
Hmm.
close two count. Built that suspicion really well.
I know
And
exactly what you're talking about. That's when we were watching it here in your
mhm.
living room, and I just jumped. What the fuck? Like,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
it
And
was
then
so close.
I have towards the winning sequence. So if you want to, and so any other things you want to throw in and lead us towards the end,
No, no, no.
you
I
let me
wrote
know.
down a lot of what you wrote down. Yeah,
Cool,
nothing
cool,
really extra.
cool.
Uh, but yeah, the winning sequence. So, Speedball goes to kick Fletcher. Fletcher catches the kick.
Yes.
He picks up Speedball and just throws him onto the turnbuckle. Speedball stands up, and Fletcher does a running face kick. It was
Is
bad. And then he sits Speedball on the turnbuckle.
Right.
He picks him up, he climbs the turnbuckle, and then he just does a turnbuckle brainbuster. Oh my
Oh, it
God.
looked good.
Yeah, it looked
Oh,
fantastic.
so well done.
Fletcher then pins him. Uno, dos, tres.
Hashtag
And
and
still
still.
the AEW International Champion, Kyle Fletcher, the protostar Kyle Fletcher.
It is his third successful defense so far of the international championship. Kyle's kind of doing his thing, goes up on the turnbuckle. Okada has no time for that. He had things to do. So the Rainmaker's music hits. As they are passing, you see Okada come up to Kyle. He's just like, good job. Kyle just holds the belt up in front of him, just kind of flexes on him. It's like, okay,
Building up for their
yep,
match in the
yep, it's
future.
coming.
Okada wants
It's
that
coming.
belt back.
It's coming.
Yeah, he had no time. He's like, it's my match
Yeah.
next. Let's go.
Got things to do.
Stop celebrating.
Right, right. I don't care. That does bring us to a trios match. It is the aforementioned Rainmaker Kazushi Okada. He is teaming up with the CMLL World Heavyweight Champion Hechicero, and they are teaming up with the TNT Champion, the Jet Kevin Knight, the one you look up to. They are all representing the Don
The Don
Callis
Callis
family.
family.
They are going against now. If the match between Kyle Fletcher and Speedball was my favorite match of the night, my favorite moment of the entire evening was the following three entrances by these gentlemen here. First, we get
Me muero por besarte. Dormirme en tu boca. We get Místico as the first entrance. He comes out. He's wearing a his entrance mask over his ring mask, and it is kind of split in half. You have his mask on one side, and the other side is a tribute to his partner for this match, Darby Allin. So it looks like the Darby Allin face paint. He has like these big angel wings when he comes out. The crowd is loving it. I mean, he is
rock star
he
stuff.
is
Yeah.
one of the biggest, if not the biggest, luchador down in Mexico.
Yeah, man.
That sounds amazing.
It is.
And the crowd just loves it. The entrance is great.
The entrance is great. They go through the whole first part of the song, and Nigel and them are all just like, "Don't we have the greatest job in the world?" They're just sitting there like, Okada. So they go through it again. At one point, Okada's just like, he puts his hands, and I can see he's just going, "Místico, por favor."
Dude, he's doing a great job being the heel to that.
Blah, blah, blah. Just not feeling it. They turn the music down. They let the crowd sing. It is a great, great entrance. By the way, Mystico is your Ring of Honor World Tag. He's also your CMLL Trios Tag and your CMLL World Light Heavyweight Champion. He's rocking like 3-4 belts right now.
He came out only wearing 2 of them.
He came out wearing the Ring of Honor. He was holding the Ring of Honor one, and he was rocking one.
The CMLL. I think it was probably the light heavyweight championship.
Yeah. So that brings us to Corazon de Leon.
Yes, Corazon de Leon. Lionheart Jericho.
Lionheart Jericho. He showed up in the old attire, and the crowd once again shifted from Mystico to
I'm becoming.
Shout out to one young lady in particular who the crowd found. She was
Judas
in it.
Judas in my mind.
Mystico's light leading everybody. They're hyping it all up.
Said it had been 35 years or so, or 30 years since Jericho had wrestled at Arena Mexico with for CMLL. He was down there when he was Lionheart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great reception.
Great
so your energy's already high. We got to be great. And then we get over. But Darby, crowd gets behind him instantly. He pulls back. He had one of the cooler shots from behind him because with his kind of like super goth, kind of purplish, like darkish light. He pulls back the hood, and you see him surveying everybody, and it was a really cool shot. Carries he's got his skateboard with him. I thought he was going to straight up do a jump off the top.
A lot of steps.
I know, but it's also Darby Allin, so I don't put it past him.
I think if he's going to get hurt, he'd rather get hurt wrestling. At least,
I'm just saying.
At least if you're in a wrestling match,
I don't put anything past the holy shit champion, man. But he does walk down the steps. Then he gets on his skateboard. We're trying to set up for 3 great entrances in a row. You know who doesn't have time for that? The Jet, Kevin Knight. He ain't got time for that. As Darby Allin's on his skateboard. I went, oh! He runs, jumps, a big old clothesline right off the skateboard. Just like,
it was.
Holds up the skateboard, just puts it down, then picks Darby Allin up and throws him on one of them permanent fixtures to where Darby straddles it. Ah! That's how we started this match.
This match had an explosive start. It was great.
Yeah,
we got a lot of great entrances, and then wow.
Yeah. For we see a lot of the American crowd. So Hechicero being a part of the Don Callis family is we're used to hearing a lot of boos. Not in Mexico, baby. Hechicero got a lot of love. It was that everybody loved seeing him work, and it's always fun to watch him work. He did a great job.
I mean, he's their world heavyweight champ for a reason, right?
Yeah. What did I move here? Drop kicks. Who? Oh, Darby. Oh, yeah. Darby Allin was trying to do this dive.
My God! It's the one. Yes. Oh my God!
Get it. Let him know,
dude.
Because then then I go into the finisher. So
Darby goes for a suicide dive through the ropes. He wants to hit Kevin Knight.
Yeah.
Okada just catches him. Boom! He just drop
kicks him right. Bow right in the face.
That was such a good spot. Oh my God. That was
I wrote, oh,
yeah.
oh.
It was awesome.
Hmm.
This match was so fun to watch.
Yeah, man. Hit us with the end, man. I don't have anything else.
Oh, I had one other spot
Get it.
before the end. The baby faces, so Mystico, Jericho, and Darby Allin, the good guys for this match here.
Yes.
They all had like their own little like high flying moment.
Yeah. Yes, yes,
So
yes.
it all started with Jericho. Jericho from the corner, from inside the ring, jumps onto Okada, who's on the outside of the ring. Then from there, we go into Darby Allin doing a coffin drop onto from the corner out ringside onto Kevin Knight. And then Mystico runs from the other corner, jumps up to the corner and does a crossbody onto Hechicero.
Hmm.
So that was a cool little spot. Just seeing all three of them just do their little high flying moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yep.
was just really cool.
Whoop, whoop.
And then for the finisher,
Yes.
so Darby was hanging off one of the corners, upside down.
Yes.
So
As,
Jet,
as you do.
as you do,
As you do.
so Jet was getting ready to go for the coast to coast on
Yes.
Darby Allin, and as he jumps, Jericho just catches him with the Judas effect.
Yeah.
Woo.
Good move.
It was good.
Yes.
Okada goes for a drop kick, but Jericho catches him
Yes.
and turns it into the walls of Jericho.
Oh. Ask him, Rick. Ask him.
Then Místico does his move, La Mística,
Ooh.
onto Hechicero. So it's like he starts spinning on him almost like a Hurricanrana, but he turns it into a crossface and just holds Hechicero there. Then Darby Allin gets up, does a coffin drop on Kevin Knight, pins, uno, dos, tres. And the winners of this match, Místico, El Corazón de León, Jericho, and Darby Allin.
Man, with entrances like that, you can't lose. You can't lose when your entrances are that great. It don't happen. What happens? But one gonna happen tonight. It was their night. Good match. Then we have a little build up to what we're coming. It's another story so far. It is Persephone Statlander, basically showing you how they each cost each other championships, basically.
The PBS title.
Yes. Yeah, right. It's the same one. Right. So that brings us to
The match.
the match that we have here. It
Sixth
is
match of the night.
it is Stat Daddy Chris Statlander versus the CMLL World Women's Champion Persephone. Stat got some good love when she came out, but Persephone got a great entrance with a nice outfit. The like half and half joint, almost like she wears like a little bridal thing. And it was like half black, half white. It was really neat. And she got a lot of love
The
because
crowd loves her.
and she's
she's
in her
she's
element.
home.
Yeah.
She's home. She's a
Yeah.
dual contract. She's signed to both AEW and CMLL. CMLL knows her. They love her. Because Stat was not really like during the entrance, she got some love.
Yeah, but then
During the match,
after that,
it
yeah.
was very evident who the crowd wanted to win.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, yeah, we're happy that you're here.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, but it's Persephone. Here you
But
go.
Persephone, yeah.
But Persephone.
And then during the entrance, you see Thunder Rosa sitting there she's there to cheer on Chris Statlander. She is also dual contract, so she's currently earlier this year she signed with CMLL for her dual contract. She's been down there wrestling a lot, and she is currently I wrote it down. Oh, she is the CMLL Mexican national champion.
Correct.
So she's sitting there with her belt.
Yep.
There to cheer on Stat.
Yep. This is overall really good match. There's not a lot of moves that I wrote down. Just I mostly just have just always just want to shout out Persephone. She is a really, really great person to watch wrestle. It was good to watch Stat do her thing again. I do have a move where Stat walks on her hands at one point, just showcasing what she can do. Just a backflip off the apron. So not a run it, like just a stands and just boom, straight up backflip. Just wow. So I was like, that's really neat. So it was good to see Chris Stat do her thing. I have the big interference, and then the winning sequence. I don't know if you have any moves leading up to before it gets crazy.
Yeah, I have that. All that you just as part of the winning sequence because it all kind of goes together. I had just one move that I really enjoyed written down was Persephone does she like bounces off the ropes and then does like this front flip over the top rope and onto Stat,
Yes.
which was really
Yes.
cool. That was an awesome spot.
Persephone.
She's great.
She's
Both of them are really
yes.
great. I think for me, the standout of this match was Persephone.
I think so.
And it was a home game for her. So
yes.
I think, that helped a lot.
Yes.
But yeah, the sequence. So this is a lot kind of happening to get to the pin.
yeah.
So Persephone at one point goes out of the ring, goes ringside, and she's looking for her belt. It's almost like she's going to use it to attack, but in the process sees Thunder Rosa sitting in the crowd. So she goes up to her, roughs her up, takes Thunder Rosa's championship. So she takes the Mexican national championship belt.
See.
And then takes out Thunder Rosa with her own championship. When she does that, Stat's kind of waiting by the apron. She goes and she kind of spears both of them, but the person who takes the hit is the ref. Persephone took a little bit of a hit, but the ref ref is down.
You know what that means.
Yep. So Stat grabs Persephone. And suplex her on the ringside. Then she puts Persephone in the ring. She goes to set up for the Saturday Night Fever, but Persephone counters it with a rolling pin, which Stat instantly counters into her own pin.
Yes.
But there's no ref to count. Then out of nowhere, Sheeta slides into the ring. And she hits Chris Statlander with the Mexican national belt.
Yes.
Persephone, she's on the ramp. She does jumps over, does a frog splash off the ropes onto Stat, lands for a pin. The crowd starts counting. The official's not there yet, so the crowd starts counting. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Nothing. And then all of a sudden the ref just slides in. And then we get the official. Uno, dos, tres.
Ooh.
And your winner for this match, Persephone.
Yeah. Maya World and Hyan come out to try to check on Stat. Yeah.
And then Persephone during the winning, while she wins in like her little celebration, while Hyan and Maya World came out to help Stat.
Yes.
She's taunting Thunder Rosa.
Yes.
With the Mexican National Championship belt. So I think they're building up something there. So Persephone will probably try to go for that belt down in CMLL at some point. Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's what it felt like to me. Like
man, maybe a little belt for a belt.
Ooh, maybe that'd be a fun match. Yeah.
Ooh, look at us booking. Great. That brings us to another little story so far. We have ourselves a main event between Will Ospreay and Mark Davis, and they just kind of show you how we got to that point. Just getting you ready for the main event. But before we do that, we have ourselves a trios match for the AEW Trios Championship. It is the newly formed team of
El bueno, el malo, y el feo, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Hangman Adam Page.
Good entrances, man.
And Brodito.
Yeah.
Which consists of Brody King and Bandido.
The most wanted, still your Ring of Honor World Champion. You want to talk about good entrances?
They were my favorite entrance. I loved Mystico's entrance. I loved Jericho's. They were my favorite entrance of the night.
This was really good.
All three of them come out together.
Yes.
And joining them is Kemalito. Kemalito is one of CMLL's micro wrestlers. And he dresses up like a little demon.
Yes.
The name, I think, is supposed to be like K, like Quue, but it's spelled Ke. It's spelled Kemalito.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be like Que Malito, like little bad, like how bad kind of thing. So Que Malito. And he's a little demon. So, but he's I don't watch CMLL, but from what I've seen and following them on socials, he's almost kind of like their mascot at this point, like
Hmm.
their little go-to. But he does wrestle. I saw him wrestle at in San Jose
Okay, shout out.
with Pro Wrestling Revolution, PWR. Shout out PWR.
Shout out.
That was my first time going. Super fun match.
Check it out.
Check them out for
Check
sure.
it out.
Bring a fan. It gets really hot in there. But
Boom.
other than that, amazing matches. So shout out the local promo. But back to it. Sorry, a little sidetrack there, squirrel. All three of them come out and they have a with Kemalito, and they have a mariachi playing them in.
Yes.
And the mariachi's playing the song El Son de la Negra, which is probably one of the most famous mariachi songs in Mexico. Look it up. I'm sure you maybe have heard it at some
Probably
point.
heard it in
But
passing.
yeah.
Probably, yeah, for sure.
And it was just great. They were all wearing ponchos
Yes.
and had the mariachi sombreros on.
Yes.
It was
They
so
very
cool.
much gave me Three Amigos vibes. I loved but just not straight up like the movie, but just the matching, the whole thing. And each of their ponchos was representative of them. So Banditos had more like the I want to call it Aztecian, but it was like the eagle with like the little almost like the Aztecian calendar on it. Brody had like a wolf or like a dog on his, and then Hangman had a horse with like horseshoes on it. So each of them was representative of their little personality. So I thought that was really great. They were all wearing it a different way. Hangman Adam Page under his name says, "Worried the sombreros would be problematic."
I love his entrance. They always have like random little things underneath his
Yeah.
name.
So for those that do not know, they are taking on the Trios champions. Aha! They are the demand. It is Ricochet, Toa Leona, and Bishop Khan.
The Gates of Agony and Ricochet. Yes, sir.
Nigel calls Ricochet the light-skinned kingpin. That's just a funny. I had to write that
The
down.
light skin.
That was just mad. I don't know if Nigel calls him that or Ricochet
Calls
called himself that. I
Yeah.
believe that more than anything. I'm sure Ricochet would call himself that. What do I have? Brody, okay. So one thing I hadn't seen before that you had Toa Leona and Bishop Khan where they were laying where their necks were kind of right there at the bottom rope, and then Brody King stood
Oh,
on there,
yep.
was choking them both out.
That's
I
yeah.
was like, I'd never seen that before.
The
That's
commentator
inventive.
said
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I thought that they were like going to slide in. The Gates of Agony were going to slide in, and yeah, Brody just kind of
Yeah.
he was holding on the top
Yeah, like,
rope and
you
then
see Christian
stepping
do it
on
a
the
lot,
bottom,
but yeah,
yeah, stepping on the bottom rope and just kind of getting them stuck there.
Mhm.
And then while they're stuck there, you have Adam Page and Bandido do like a drop kick on
Yes.
him because they're oh my God, that was cool and very, very original. I had never seen that before.
Yes. I have a move here. Backbreaker on turnbuckle. Oh, yeah. Bishop Khan has a couple moves I dug. He does a backbreaker onto the turnbuckle to Bandito. Just this move where just bow puts him on the top turnbuckle. Thought that was neat. And then Bishop Khan counters Bandito's little rush with his legs. So, like, Bandito goes to almost like spear him or whatever. Bishop Khan, like, squeeze him between his legs and then, like, like almost it looks like he has some help, but the move is meant to look like he's deadlifting him with his legs and it looked really smooth. And I was like, that's interesting. So, I every time I watch The Demand, I'm always just like, whoa, because I mean,
They're impressive.
Noah Leona holds up three men
All
at one
three
time.
of them.
Yeah.
All three of them and
Brody,
comes them back.
including yes, Big Brody King.
Yes, it was Brody King first,
Yeah.
and then I think Adam and Bandido.
Yeah, so
But
that's my last move before the winning sequence. So yeah, just some really nice, good moves, and overall it was good to see Adam Page in a ring again doing his thing.
Yeah, super fun match. This might have been my favorite. Well, I'm trying to think. Is it because the entrance was my favorite, or was the match? It was a really fun match. No, I think the Kyle Fletcher. That I think that was my favorite. This is probably close second.
Yeah.
This was super cool. Every time I watch the Demand, they're super impressive. I mean, they're supposed to be like the Gates of Agony are kind of like Ricochet's enforcers in a way, but they move. They're big dudes, but they move really, really well. They do some I don't want to call it high flying per se, but they
I
do
mean,
like
for
some
them,
aerial moves
more than you
for
think
big
that. Yeah,
guys.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're super impressive. Khan really and Leona really stood out for me this match. They're super fun to watch. And of course, Bandido. They're all great, but those
Yes.
two are the two that stood out to me the most for this match.
I'm sure they have in their time, but I would love to see a run where the Gates of Agony have the tag belts and then Ricochet is something, just having the demand with gold. I'm pretty sure they've done that, but I haven't been
I don't
watching it
know
too
if
much.
they've
But
had the champs, but I know Ricochet was the inaugural national
okay,
champion, so
there you go.
he did have the belt.
Okay.
I'd have to go back and research to see if Gates have won the gold or not. I'm not sure. Uh, and then from that, we have a pretty cool winning sequence. So Toa Leona is kind of like leaning on the rope, basically the setup for the 21 plex.
Yes.
So that's what Bandido does. He goes in to do the 21 plex on Toa Leona, but Toa Leona, he's a lot bigger than Bandido. So being a big dude, he just holds onto the rope. He doesn't really let Bandido actually get the suplex in. And then he lets go. Bandido kind of pulls him back a little towards the rings, the middle, still trying to do the suplex but can't. And then you have directly across from them on the apron is Hangman.
Yes.
Hangman Adam Page sees what's going on and he does his move, the buckshot lariat. He flips over and boom, just clotheslines Toa Leona.
Yes.
Which then that hit kind of allowed Bandido to finish the suplex, and it's a pin. Uno, dos, tres.
Oh.
And you're new.
Oh.
AEW World Trios Champions.
Dang.
El bueno, el malo, and el feo.
Dang.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Showed up, showed out, and took home the championships. Took it from the demand. Short reign, but a good reign, I guess. It's over now, fellas.
It was literally a week to the day. They had the belt for 7 days.
Congrats to Bandito putting some more gold around his waist. Congrats to Brody King for helping his boys out, helping the team out, and then congrats to Heyman Adam Page, who was like, "I can't go after the top belt.
He can't get the top belt, but he still has some gold.
Some gold." I think they'll hold it till All In. Somebody will give him a challenge at All In, and we'll see who it is. But
because All In's in a couple weeks. Yeah. One thing I thought was kind of cool is Kemalito always stayed at on the corner. He was never tagged in, but he stayed there with them. He did take like 1 or 2 bumps, like they ran into him. But yeah, that was really cool.
Very cool. So that
and the celebration, all 4 of them were in the ring doing the Macarena.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Yeah, they showed out for that crowd. Speaking of showing out for the crowd, hey y'all, it's that time. What time is it?
It's time for the main event.
Good evening.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, it is a Mexico City street fight. It is the aerial assassin, one Will Ospreay. He is going against Don Callis family member Dunkzilla, Mark Davis. Davis starts off this match with a steel chair. He's not playing.
Oh yeah, he comes out
walks on out with a steel chair.
Not just a steel chair, a steel chair wrapped in barbed wire. Interesting little factoid before the match started. One of the commentators was mentioning that Mark Davis was the last person to beat Ospreay on a Dynamite. I forget the date. He said
correct.
Yeah,
you're probably correct. So, this is a Mexico City street fight. As most of these things, there's going to be weapons. There's going to be a lot of things. So,
he's a tire at one.
Yeah, I'm just going to go down. Yes. I'm just going to go down and pick out the spots that because I usually try to write down every weapon that is used in hardcore matches because that's the point of most of these things.
You sheetrock at one point, I think.
Yeah. We're going to go through it.
So it's crazy.
I'm sure you'll have stuff that in case I missed it. But basically, we start off with the steel chair. Davis slams Ospreay onto a tire. A tire shows up. Ospreay's just like, whatever. The Ospreay gets Tony Schiavone goes, oh, he knocked him flat. And it was just a little pause where just like, I'm just like, oh, no one's gonna give him a pity laugh. Like, come on, man. That was great. At one point, Mark Davis just chucks a trash can at Ospreay.
Yes.
Ow! Just throws it right on across it. Then power bombs him onto a fan. There's a person sitting, I'm sure it's a plant. There's a guy sitting there and just boom, power bombs him right onto
That's
a
funny.
fan.
I wrote that too. Fan.
Yeah. Yes, at one point they are up onto the steps. I think they even come back from a commercial.
Yeah, they were
and
up
then
there.
They're up top. Sheetrock, bow, and Ospreay legit rolls down the steps. do, 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 do. Then there's the classic setting up the chair into the turnbuckle there so you can try to throw somebody into it. Mark Davis does throw Ospreay into it, and then we get to see some color. Splits Ospreay open just a little bit, but just a little bit doesn't work around here. We need to see a lot of it. So Mark Davis goes and grabs himself a fork and goes on ahead. And so of course we see some.
Oh my God.
We see some color.
We've got a fork. We've got a tire. We've got sheetrock. We've got chairs.
You know, we didn't get no biting.
No
biting.
Yes. That's the first thing I thought of as soon as because this is the main event.
I was waiting.
So I was like, oh my God, there is no biting this show. Oh my, they were on their best behavior.
Don't say it.
They were traveling, so they're like, okay.
Death Riders let me all the way down. They let me all the way down.
Been the match
that was they opened up the show. How does because even when Mom's the Young Bucks can't get on my nerve. Bite someone. Oh, that's all right. So yeah, Davis puts a fork on the Ospreay, punches him with it, but not to be outdone. Well, fine. So Ospreay puts the fork to Mark Davis too. Well, fine. I can do that too. Mark Davis drops Will Ospreay onto a chair, and we get our super close 2 count. I thought that was going to be some maybe like no, nay, not that easy. Yes, the barbed wire chair at one point. We take the barbed wire is taken off of the chair. Davis just presses the barbed wire right to Os's head. He rakes his back with it at one point. Oh man, just and see
this match was bloody. They were both bloody. This
Will Ospreay just straight up grabs his bow.
It's a street fight.
Just a handful of nuts. Just bow. You just see Mark Davis. Oh. The announcer just like, oh, okay, well. Yes. And then there's a pile driver onto the apron. At one point, the ref helped Mark Davis get up. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, it was like, Mark Davis was down. It was like he was checking on him. He's like, you okay, Mark? I'm just like, I don't know if you should be really like helping him up and whatever, but seemed a little odd to me. But yeah, then we get into we're taking that barbed wire off, we're starting to wrap around arms, and it just gets real nuts. So I pretty much have it going into the
winning sequence.
Go ahead, hit us with it, man.
Speaking of that barbed wire,
yeah.
Ospreay grabs the barbed wire and decides to wrap it around a very bloodied Mark Davis's neck and face. Then he kind of comes back.
Some of that Death Rider coming out.
Yes. And then he kind of steps back and does the hidden blade on him. Right. Oof.
Nasty.
Pins Davis. 1, 2, 3. The winner of this Ciudad de Mexico street fight. Ospreay.
And it did exactly what I wanted to do. I think I spoke on it to where, yeah, we're seeing this progression of Ospreay having to constantly cross some lines, being pushed to a level that Mox was trying to get him to.
Yeah.
To now he's got in his head, maybe this is what I have to do to beat Omega, because you already see Omega has no problem getting dirty. You're gonna have this is the world you have to play in. Come all in. Or is it? And that's kind of Ospreay's whole thing. Like, do I have to go to this level? Can't I just win because I'm that dope? Or do I have to go to a measure? Do I have to go to another place?
If he wants to win at All In, he has to go.
I think so.
All in. Like,
hey, I ain't gonna tell no better joke than that. We're gonna go ahead because I have things to do. He has things to do. We know that you all have things to do. But before we let you go, I saw that our numbers have jumped up to 30 subscribers, y'all. Hey, love and appreciate every single one of y'all. Thanks for checking out the channel. Why don't y'all go ahead and keep spreading the word. Hit that like and subscribe button for us. Go ahead and leave some comments. Tell your friends that your favorite wrestling podcast will soon be their favorite wrestling podcast. If you want to check us out and see our wonderful little faces and see our wonderful smiles, you can check us out on YouTube and on the Instagram or the gram at Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. And if you just want to listen to us, we are on Apple and Spotify Music. We hope we made you laugh. We hope we made you smile. We hope we made you think about some really good wrestling. Hope we made you think about some really good AEW wrestling. Hell, we hope we made you think about wrestling in general. I'm going to turn it over to Chava for the final word. Let him know.
On top of you guys thinking about wrestling, hopefully we also got you thinking about some indie wrestling. Like I mentioned earlier, like here, I went to Pro Wrestling Revolution, PWR, shout out. I always bring up BTW, BT Dub, shout out. Hood Slam. We have so many here in our area.
Puppet War.
Puppet War, September 12th.
Hey.
At the Almanac in Alameda. Go check it out, guys, if you're local. I'll be there.
You can meet him.
Oh, no. I think you'll be
I'll be at the Ren Fair.
But I'll be there.
He'll be there. You can meet this guy.
Yeah, check out the Puppet Wars. But anything in your area, go support indie wrestling. These folks are going to be the next superstars, or can potentially become the next superstars. You can follow their journey. There's nothing like live wrestling. So yeah, just support indie wrestling.
You might even get to see him in a squash match one day.
Who?
The people on the indie scene.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Might be able to see him on the TV.
How many have I mentioned thus far?
Yeah.
Like 4 or 5 already, right?
Boom, boom. Hey, go.
Go.
Well, I'll go ahead and go. Speaking of going, we gone. Be happy. Be healthy. Keep it positive. Keep it pushing. For Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. I am Killz at Wills.
I am Chava.
Hey, y'all. We're going to see each and every one of you on the next one.
Bye.
This has been a Section 8 Wrestling Podcast production.